Welcome everyone. Thanks for joining me today. My name's Sarah. I'll be leading you through about a 45-minute nice slow flow. So get started. Today just lying on our bellies. Bringing your hands down in front of you. Just using them like a pillow. Taking a few moments to check in with yourself and how you're feeling today. Just noticing how your mind is feeling, how your body is feeling. We'll start to tune into our breath as we inhale fully, feeling our belly press into the mat. As we exhale, releasing, melting down a little further. If you find your mind gets busy or you find yourself distracted through practice today, just know you can always use that breath as your anchor. Always come back to it. We'll slowly just lift our forehead off of our hands. Bring your arms wide out into a T shape. We're going to get a nice stretch into the shoulder. So we're going to start to roll over onto that right shoulder, bending that left leg and bringing it to plant behind you. Option to stay here. You can lift that left arm up and bring it behind, grabbing onto your right hand and pulling your arms back. And continuing to lengthen the breath, slowing down the inhale and exhale. We'll slowly release, roll back through center. Let's take a little reset, so bring your palms just past your shoulders and slowly press into the hands as you roll your spine up. Chin comes up last. Take a slight back bend. And like a wave, we'll roll back down. Chin comes down last. One more time, pressing the palms to roll up. And lower back down. Bring the arms back out wide. Move into the other side, rolling over the left shoulder. Right foot plants behind. Getting an option to reach that top arm up and back. Bring it interlace with the fingertips. And then we'll release back to center, coming back onto the belly. Again, we'll bring those hands out in front, press into the palms. Straighten the arms. Then slowly lower down one more time. Make a little pillow with your hands and resting your forehead down. And then we'll bring our hands down by your sides, press into the palms, come into table. Then we'll tuck the toes and meet back in downward facing dog. Start to pedal out the feet, bending into one knee and the other. Then find stillness in your down dog and step your right foot forward between your hands, coming up into a high lunge. We'll reach the arms up and overhead. And then we'll bring the arms out wide. We're going to find eagle arms, so bringing your right arm underneath your left. And then bringing the palms to touch if that's accessible. Continuing to press those elbows up a little higher. Take a deep inhale. And exhale to bring that back, knee to hover. Inhale, back up to high lunge. Raise the elbows a little higher. Exhale to lower. Inhale up, high lunge. We'll stay here for one more breath. And then release the arms out wide. We're going to open up into warrior two. Setting up your foundation 90 degree in the front leg. Back leg is straight. Reach out for the arms. And then we're going to reach our arms up and bend our right arm so our right hand comes between the shoulder blades, coming into a standing tricep stretch in warrior two. Continuing to stay with your full breath. Then we'll take a little movement into our reverse warrior, keeping the arms as they are. We'll take a deep breath in, and exhale just to arch back. Breathing into that right side body. We'll rise back up. And then again, arch back. We'll rise back up, find our warrior two arms. And then we'll plant the right palm on the inside of our right foot. Reach the left arm up. Or side angle. Then we're going to bring that left hand down, come into the ball of the back foot, plant the left palm, send the right arm to the sky, easy twist. And then we'll lower that back knee down. Option to stay here or reach back and see if you can grab the back foot. Stretching into the front of that left hip and the quad. Then we'll release, come back through center, ground the right palm down. And then we're going to pivot to the wide edge of the mat. Toes point forward. We'll inhale, lift halfway. And then exhale to fold. On our inhale, we're going to reach the arms all the way up. And on our exhale, we're going to find a side bend, bringing the right arm down the right leg. Left arm reaches up and over. Continuing to reach through that left arm. On your next inhale, reach back up to center. Exhale over to the left. Reach back up to center. Take a deep inhale and exhale to find a slight back bend. And back up to center, and then fold forward. And we'll turn, pivot to frame the left foot, and right away we'll rise up into that high lunge. Bring the arms up and overhead, and then bring them wide to find the eagle arms. Left arm comes under the right. Roll the shoulders back and down. Press the palms together, raise the elbows up. Take a deep breath in, and exhale to lower to hover. Inhale up, high lunge. Exhale, lower to hover. Inhale up, high lunge. Exhale, lower. Last time up. Inhale. Then open up into warrior two. And this time we'll bring our left arm up. Bend the elbow and bring the left hand between the shoulder blades, holding up to the left elbow with the right arm. Take a deep breath in, and exhale to reverse. Inhale up, exhale back. Inhale up, exhale back. Inhale up, bring the arms out wide into your warrior two. Then plant the left palm on the inside of the left foot, reaching the right arm up, side angle. And then we'll bring that right arm down, come onto the ball of the back foot, lift the left arm up into an easy twist. And then we'll lower that back leg down. Option to stay here or reach behind, see if you can grab onto the foot. Release, come back to center, frame the front foot. And again, we're going to walk over to the long edge of the mat, finding our wide stance, toes pointing forward. And then we're going to start to bend into the right leg and just sway your upper body over to the right. It's folding over that right thigh. And then start to straighten the right leg as you sway your body over to the left, bending into that left leg. Come back through center, pivot to frame the right foot, then we'll step back to downward facing dog. And then we'll lower down, bring the knees wide, and press back in child's pose. Ground the palms, tuck the toes, send the hips up and back down, facing dog. And we'll step the right foot between the hands, right away, lower that back knee. Reach the arms up and overhead. And then we're going to twist to the right, bringing the left arm in front, right arm behind. And then we'll come forward, ground the left palm, reach the right arm up, back into our easy twist. We'll bring that right hand down. Walk the right foot out just a little bit, and then we'll send the hips back, dragging that heel towards you for your half split. We'll start to find a little flow here. So we'll take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, you're going to put your whole sole of the foot onto the mat. Inhale, toes come towards you. Exhale, foot down to the mat. And just flow through a few more of these on your own breath. Feeling a nice stretch through the ankle, the tops of the feet. One more time, and then the next time the sole of the foot is onto the mat, we'll come forward into our low lunge. We'll walk that right foot to the center of the mat. Start to roll to the outer edge of the right foot. Sink the hips down. Option to stay static or take a little rock from side to side. And then we'll bring the sole of the foot back onto the mat and then start to heel toe that foot to the outer edge into our gecko. Option to stay high or start to walk down onto the forearms. If you need a little more space, you can roll to the outer edge of that right foot once again. And we'll stay in this pose for 5 deep breaths. And press back up onto your palms. Walk that right foot back in. And then we'll tuck the back toes, so we're in a low runner's lunge. Then again, we'll walk to the long edge of the mat, finding that wide fold. Then we'll start to walk the left hand out, and then reach under the left arm with your right hand to grab the outside of the left shin. Letting your upper body be heavy and fold right down. Release the right hand, walk it out to meet the left. And then we'll bring that left arm under the right over to the outside edge of the right calf. Breathing space into the backs of the legs. Release that right or left hand back down. And then we'll walk to the front to frame the left foot. Right away we'll lower that back knee down into our low lunge. Reach arms up and over. Then we'll twist to the side, right arm in front, left leg back. Reach out from the fingertips, shoulders away from the ears. We'll ground our right palm down, reach the left arm up. Lower your left hand. Walk the left foot forward just a little bit, and then drag that heel back, straightening the left leg. And then finding that flow on the other side. Taking a deep inhale, and exhale to bring the sole of the foot to the mat. Keeping that leg straight the whole time. Inhaling, toes towards you. Exhale down. And then just one more time. Next time your foot reaches the mat, we'll come forward into our low lunge. Bring the left foot to the center of the mat and start to roll to the outer edge of that foot, sinking the hips down, palms flat. Maybe taking that rock from side to side. Then bring that knee back to center and heel toe the foot out to the outer edge of the mat. Staying high or dropping down onto the forearms. And then 5 more deep breaths. Slowly rise back up. Walk that left foot back to center. And we'll tuck the back toes and come back to the wide edge of your mat. Letting your upper body be heavy. Grabbing onto opposite elbows and just swaying from side to side. And then you're slowly take your time to roll to stand. When you reach the top root, send the arms up and overhead. And again, find that side bend over to the right side. On your next inhale, come back out through center. Exhale over to the left. Inhale up to center. Exhale to arch back. And then come forward to forward fold. Slowly roll to rise to stand. Arms reach up and over. Side bend to the right. Inhale up to center. Exhale to the left. Inhale through center. Exhale back. Inhale center. Then exhale to fold. And we'll rise up halfway, flowing through our Skandasana. You keep your hands at heart center. Keep with that sway in front of you, bending into one knee and the other. Taking this as wide as you can. Stretch through the inner thighs. And next time you're over to the right, pivot to frame the front foot and step back to downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in, send that right leg up and back with three-legged dog. Then exhale, come forward, bringing your right knee towards your left elbow. Inhale, back up, three-legged dog. Exhale, forward, knee to nose. Send it back, three-legged dog. Exhale, forward, right knee to right elbow. And then land that right leg, coming into pigeon. Take a couple breaths to set up, maybe sending your left leg back a little further. And then when you're ready, you can start to walk down. Bring your head to rest on a pillow or block, or maybe coming back to that pillow in the beginning of practice. Breathing space into your right hip. Maybe you're feeling it into the glute in the lower back. Your mind gets busy or restless, just come back to your breath. And we'll slowly come in, just rise up a little bit, and then walk our hands over to the right, and then fold down over that right thigh. A little bit of a twist and pigeon. If this doesn't feel right, you can come back to center. We'll take 5 more deep breaths here. And then after those 5 breaths, fall back to center. Press into the fingertips. Take a deep breath in to lift up, find a slight back bend. And then come forward, ground the palms, step back, down to facing dog. Option to stay here, move through one flow, coming forward into plank. Lowering down, either chaturanga or knees, chest, chin. Cobra or up dog. And back to down to facing dog. Moving through the other side, and send that left leg up and back, 3-legged dog. Take a deep breath in, and exhale forward, left knee towards the left elbow, or right elbow. Back up, 3-legged dog. Exhale forward, knee to nose. Inhale back, 3-legged dog. Exhale forward, left knee to left elbow. Let it lower, setting up for pigeon on the other side. Staying high until you find your right positioning and start to lower down. Coming back to that count with the breath. Breathing in for 4, 3, 2, 1. Finding a quick hold. And then exhaling fully for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. if you're feeling more discomfort on this side, you can envision yourself sending your breath to the left hip. And then we'll rise up halfway and start to walk over to the left, and then fold over that left thigh. And 5 more deep breaths. When you're ready, slowly rise back up, walking back to the center. And then just coming on to tips of the fingers, taking a deep breath in, slight back bend. And then roll forward, ground the palms, tuck the back toes. Step back to downward facing dog. Roll forward into plank. Lower down knees, chest, chin. Pull through to cobra. And back to downward facing dog. Come forward into plank. Lower the knees. We'll walk the hands out a little wider in front of you. And then drop the hips into your seal pose. You can start to move from side to side, looking over your right shoulder towards your right heel, back through center, and over to the left. Inhale, center. Exhale, right. Inhale, center. Exhale, left. Inhale, center. Exhale, right. Inhale, center. Exhale, left. Inhale to center. And then we'll press back to a wide meets child pose. And slowly roll forward into your tabletop. We'll send the legs out to the side and come to find a seat. Roll the shoulders back and down, reach the arms in front of you. And as slowly as you can, we're going to lower down onto our backs, taking at least a count of 10 to get us there. By now you should be about halfway. And all the way down. Bring your knees above your hips. And we're going to find eagle legs. So crossing your right leg over your left. You can stay here. Maybe you can tuck your right toes underneath your left shin. And then just bring the ball of the left foot down onto the mat just for a moment. And then pick up the hips and send them a little bit over to the right. And then let the knees fall over to the left. Bringing the arms wide and gaze over to the right. Release the legs, bring them back to center, bring your hips back to center. We'll bring the knees over the hips, and then this time the left leg will come over the right. Bring the right ball of the foot down to the mat and shift your hips to the left. Bring the knees back up and then to fall over to the right side. Feel free to use a pillow or blanket under that knee. You need a little bit more support. And just letting the head fall over to the left. Release the cross of the legs, come back to center. Bring the hips back to center. And then heel toe the feet, mat width distance, knees wide. And start to windshield, wiper the knees from side to side. And next time they fall over to the right, stay there. Option to hook your right foot on the outside of that left leg. Just let go of any strain or pulling. Just let the legs be heavy. Just letting them find that stretch naturally. And release if you hooked the foot. Come back through center, find that windshield wiper motion again from side to side. And then next time, knees fall to the left. We'll stay there, maybe bringing that left foot to the outside of the right leg. And release the top foot back through center last time. And that windshield wiper side to side. And come back to center and hug the knees in to your chest. Keep them nice and wide and then starting to draw some big circles. And bring the knees together, nice and close. Reach up and give yourself a nice big hug. Squeeze up into a little ball. And then release everything out loud to your final Shavasana. Pull the shoulder blades down and under, maybe a little closer together. Let the fingers fall loosely and the toes fall out to the sides. Taking the last few moments, just be totally relaxed. And slowly start to bring your awareness back. Starting to wiggle the fingers and the toes. Rolling through the wrists and the ankles. And then maybe reaching up and overhead to take a nice big stretch. And then release to roll over to one side using your top arm as a pillow. And take your time to push up into seated. Thank you all for joining me. It's always a privilege and an honor to teach. Namaste.